with a few rapids, maybe a few blitzes, perhaps a few puzzles, perhaps a few game analysis. Depends on you, my dearest. And now check it on the live center monitor, live this and that. Okay, well, I think it's fine. I'm live now on TikTok as well, and Facebook. Choose your platform. Choose your platform. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. So any Kazakhstan Cup qualifier in 41 minutes. Yeah, they play 3-0, right? They do 3-0. Fast for me. I may try once or twice anyway. I'd rather do some rapids. Let's do some rapids. Let me see. Does it need any adjustment and stuff? I think it's. Hey, did I play this guy before? Sounds slightly familiar. This fella. Okay, played them before 1 or 2 days ago. I guess I can just chase that guy a bit. Taking center. Okay. Well, you gotta develop. Take on Passant. Not really. I'm not convinced. I think I'm gonna cancel. I think something better do. How do I hit this guy again? D2, then what? I think I should castle, then go C4. So that message makes me aware that I am live on Facebook. It should be okay about the others, including the TikTok, including the YouTube and the Twitch. Oh, they're gonna be moving down. See. Well, I understand. Still, I understand. What about them? See. First stuff. Let's see. Bang, boom, boom. This knight might be actually takeable, right? Oh, by the way, it's a rapid, so I don't need to push like crazy. Finish up like 3 minutes or so. I gotta take my time with its moves. Let's see what he. So this pawn's advancement, G7 to G5, looks like a bit premature. Not really the one with the most necessity to play. Mind you, Black didn't get no piece of the back rank, so he didn't develop none of the bishops just yet. The other knight on B8 is dead. The knight on H5 is practically on the rim. The only retreating square for our knight is G7, sort of like blocking the bishop on F8. So probably a bit weird for them, right? Say. I'm not sure. Knight G5, queen takes bishop F4, queen G4. Say. See, fellas. Now he played H6. Very interesting. Should we go knight H? I might have a reason for this stuff. Reason being, I want to take the guy's knight. I mean, if they take my knight, I'm happy to take with the queen. If I go knight H4 and he plays knight G7, though, well, that's a different story, though. That's different. That is different. I need to come back. Let me explore some other opportunities. Let me think about C4. Yes and no. I think so. Probably good. Knight on the back rank. Not very not very. I mean, it's not very attractive, but you attack the knight though. 7. Knight C3. Knight C3 is never bad. You can't have. That's not bad. Knight C3. But I'm thinking maybe I should play C first, like C2, C4, and we'll take it from. That's what I think. Maybe C4, C2 to C4. Okay. Uh, yeah. Yes. Yes. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, after C4, I'm more confident to go knight B1, C3. After that pawn had been pushed up. Feels a bit more normal. But then, see. Mm-hmm. Waiting for my opponent, take decision and play something. I think I played him before. It's not the first game I'm playing my opponent. So let's say hello to my TikTokers. Sam, good to see you, brother. Oli, good to see you. Oli says, give me like, give me a like goal for you to give up this chess game. To give up this chess game. I don't know. I don't know your statement. I don't understand it, Oli. I don't know what you want to say. I don't know what you want. Gotta be more specific. Anyway, good to having you, fellas, Sam and Ollie. Good to be here, guys. Cool. Okay, normally I'd rather play C than knight C3. I think it's normal stuff to do. This knight does look optimistic anyway. If he pushes, I don't think it's good for them. Play this. Because notice, guys, my opponent hasn't developed the minor pieces of the back rank. So that probably might be a thing for them. I've already castled, by the way. My king is castled. My rook dominates the f-file. Okay, so he decided to push. He decided to push. No? Okay, I'm going to go backward somewhere. And I guess you want to take here and then take here. But after I take with a bishop, he can't touch the d4 pawn. Okay, let's go back rank now. Now I've got double hit on this square. So I got double hit on f4. That is one. For one. Secondly, if the guy takes on c4, I'll take back with the bishop. And then my queen defends d4 and my bishop hits f7. So I think it's good stuff all in all. I guess it's very much playable for winning. Being with whites here. Black has to figure out some developing ideas because again, that's move number 9 now. So that's black's move number 9. And they haven't developed very much. I'm not complaining. It's good for me, I guess. If he doesn't develop and pushes the pawn, plays the pawns, I think it's good for me, I suppose. You know? But this game, the game in general, no. But this particular game, I don't know what the heck does that mean, 100,000 hearts. I don't know what that means. I'm not good at that. He takes his time. I think he thought that if he pushes the knight on the back rank, I think he thought that if he gets that guy on the back rank, he will take on d4 with the queen and check my king. That's what I think he probably thought. But now, he doesn't seem so determined anymore. So let me just highlight again with the green arrows here. So they took. Now that forces me to take on c4, I guess. My queen defends d4 now, so it ain't a problem. He increases the attack on the d4. I can see that. I could make a pin. Hold on a sec. Let me just think a bit. I can make a pin. That's for sure. I I can if I want. I can make a pin. What else? I'll make a pin and I'm going back to the initial plan with bishop f4. How is that bad? Yeah, probably I have to make a pin here. So the knight on c6 is pinned. Okay, cool. d4 safe for now. Safe for now. Okay. Oh, so good. I gotta take on f4, I'm telling you. I gotta take that pawn. That pawn has to be captured. The sooner, the better for white here. What the heck is this guy doing, man? Okay, let me have a sip of drink. Let me drink some coffee. Try to understand. Okay, my queen is up for grabs, no? I've got to tell you, I didn't quite expect that move, but it's a nice one. So he's attacking my pawn with the bishop. I can't take because I lose queen. If I play knight c3, he can still take on d4, whatever he want to do. Now, I can't even push the pawn because I'm in check. Oh, not that simple. But I could take on f4. Finally. Finally. I could take the knight. Knight takes, right? Doesn't look like I can defend the d4 now, sadly, for white. But I could take the pawn. Is there any other crazy stuff I should consider? I'll just take. Hold on a second. Bishop takes f4. Bishop takes d4. I'm in check. I gotta move. And then he attacks my b2. But I guess I'm gonna play knight c3 or something. I mean, what? I have to take. I have to. I have to. Okay, I'm expecting this. Then I'll have to play, right? Oh, he takes with the queen, though. You know something? I am not... Well, yeah, I have to take. Take the guy takes. I'm moving here, then the guy takes here. That is true. The heck do I get out of this mess now? I'm in check. That's the problem. I'm in check, and he attacks my queen. I can't block with nothing. I have to take now, and he's going to take, and I have to move b2. Oh, that was an interesting place for them. It actually pays off. It does pay off now for him. Bishop takes on b2, attacks the rook. Can I create any other threat? Yeah. Bishop takes b2. They either lose the rook. If I play the knight, he's gonna take here anyway, and then I'm going here. I can't even take him back or something. I could probably play this just to pretend I'm taking something back. And they take this and that. Now, if they do this, that's another question. If they do that. That's another question. Nice bishop. Yeah, look, there's not too many glorious options here. Sorry. And the knight is attacking the other guy now. Maybe I shouldn't have taken on f4 after all. Difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but pieces coming off now. And not the one I wanted. Rook on a1 was quite important. Existing. He takes here. Just have to keep developing. Maybe pressure. No. This one, pressure on the pin piece. I think that's a problem. But maybe I play this one to attack the bishop with the rook, so to speak. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Again, I don't know what he plays. If he plays this, if he takes the rook, or if he takes the bishop, or if he plays bishop f5. I don't know what he plays. He got some options here, though. Yeah. No, I don't read the TikTok chat because it's not unified. I need to go to a special tab in order to read the chat, dude. I don't see your stuff unless I'm pressing another tab. And that means to move away from seeing the game. I need to close a window, open up another freaking window because TikTok is not very cooperant. They are very unfriendly and impersonal and non-existent. Pretty much the PR. The PR is horrible. All platforms PR is just horrible. They can't be contacted. And even if you get in touch with them, they're going to give you a template answer. So practically, you can just speak with a wall. If you turn around, speak to a wall, you will have great success. Better success than talking to TikTok PRs or whatever the platform PR. The same with YouTube, and there's no one to talk to. Those guys are disconnected. Unless you have like millions of viewers, you won't have no chance to discuss one of your issues with anybody. They're full of BS. All the platforms. There's no exception. Okay. So Bishop's going to take. Oh, by the way, it's a live game, and that would be good for you guys to refrain giving ideas. What's the point of playing live game if people tell the moves, though? Think about it. So Rook is compromised. There's now. He's gonna castle long. I think that's exactly what I want to do. I want to castle long. Let's make him take decision about a bishop taking here. I guess the bishop's gonna take on a1, and then I'm gonna take back. But if I take with the rook, I'm losing this guy, so I have to play another backward move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh my, yeah, a minor piece versus a rook. That's not that great. And now he just simplifies the game, and rightfully so, because he got material advantage, of course. He simplifies the game now. Oh. Bishop attacks the bishop. If I take, he's gonna take back with the knight, and then I might have a check. Maybe don't let the guy castle. Let's see how he takes back. I've got 2 knights. Right, so he moved now. You gotta pay attention to the back rank too. So that's a check. The only thing I could do is just to keep harassing the guy. Maybe check, check. Maybe he gets into a fork. I need to spend a few tempi getting the knights to do something. Whatever I want to do, I gotta pay attention to the back rank too. My own back rank. Okay. Black should win. If he manages to get the rooks in action, if he moves the king to some safety, I think he's doing more than, well, he's doing more than okay. Now he's gonna get the rooks in action. Pretty sure about this. He's gonna get the rooks now. He's gonna move the rooks, I think. That's an idea. Then he's gonna go here, not just threatening the rook, he threatens the back rank checkmate. I may have a check. Say the guy moves, I don't know, anywhere. Yeah. Then what? See, see. Knight b3, rook's gonna move here. Check. What do I do? Do I start trading now? this guy. Well enough to this. At least the knights protect each other and my rook has relative freedom to do something. Okay, so the knight on b3 protects the knight on d2 and just provisionally takes care of the back rank access, so stops potentially the rooks for now. But it ain't great. Now he stops me. I get it. Makes sense. So I think I should take care of the back rank now, because otherwise I'm done. Let's fix this guy here, and then I'm gonna move king. At least I don't get back rank checkmated, but this thing's gonna happen sooner or later. It's gonna happen now. You're gonna play this now. Then probably I'm gonna make a move like this. Then I'll try something like this, see if I can make some pressure on the pin P. Maybe he's gonna get into a fork or something. But I'll tell you now, this must be probably a minus here. Black is winning this. I lost it when I allowed the bishop to take on b2. That's what I lost it. That was misevaluated tactic, and that was that. Now I try to survive, and maybe the guy gonna make a bigger mistake than me. There's plenty of time for them though to play good stuff. So yeah. Thanks Sam Tabita Trend Orosho. That is my TikTokers. So then again, I have to switch the tab in order to read my friends' messages on TikTok. Waiting for the day that TikTok allows Restream to get their own chat exactly on the screen as you can see now. So I don't need to use external tabs and extra windows for that. Who knows? Okay. Probably back rank. Just back rank. They're still in a pin. Maybe I could play stuff like this. Maybe. Saying. I can't because I'm losing now. So where do I go next? This knight can't go nowhere. This guy could potentially play. He's gonna come here, no? Should do if I go here. I mean, yeah, I might have this. I don't know what else to do anyway. So I might have some desperado. I'll try do this stuff. Maybe I have some activity for my white knight on d2. As long as it keeps it like this. Well, we'll see. Yeah, he moves away and away and away. Can't do nothing with my knights. I could go here, but probably gonna play this. And that's pretty much... that's about it. Where do I go with the knight? Kind of nowhere. Can't move here. Can't move there. Can't move there. Go here. You're gonna play this. Still doesn't work. If I play this and they do that, maybe I could just drop knight on f1. Just saying. Maybe. Takes very many tempi though. It takes very many tempi. What other crazy stuff? Can I do this? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, this. I mean, it's just horrible. H3 is not a good move at all. I'm just trying to complicate stuff. But this is just done. Yeah. If I take, you're gonna take with check. That's certain. Other than that, I push forward. It doesn't matter for them. Everything's great for them. It don't matter. Let's try this idea. If he plays this, I might be able to. Not able to nothing. Everything works for them. Everything works. Including moving knight somewhere. Everything works. That one works too. As soon as I move this guy, the rook takes this guy. kind of stuff. Okay, let's give it a couple of more moves. This one works for them. Works very well. It clears the way for the rook as well. Got some very good stuff to play. Knight d3, I guess it's very good. For black. That. Those pawns block anything I try to do with the knights. I got no play. There's no counterplay. There's nothing. Exactly. It does very well. It attacks the rook now. If I go here, he just play check. Others. Okay. He got whatever. He got check here with the rook. He got check with the knight. Got everything he wants. They both work, I think. Not one of them is bad. And if I go here, there is another check here. And I gotta go here. But that's check anyway. And if I go this, there is also this after this. Okay, I don't have an option though. So let's just play this. I'm attacking the right. You could double up eventually. Yeah. Goes at the check, running away. I think he has a checkmate. So if he gets the other rook over to e8, rook d8 to e8, and if I take the black knight, he actually has rook e2. And I can't go nowhere. After rook plays, I mustn't take the black knight. I've got to take this pawn, but then you're going to take back, and still we're back to square one. So it's the same issue, which can't really be solved. Okay. Let's see if he decides to play it. If he decides to play it, probably I'm gonna resign on this. If he goes with the rook d8 to e8. It does. Just checkmate. Can I stop this thing for a while? Let's take here first. And you're gonna take back, right? You're gonna take back. Does that one work? Takes this. Takes. Checkmate. Ah, right. That's that. Good game. Good game, very well played. And I think the situation went very weird here. Knight c6. So knight c6, I think, requires me to play something else. This is the moment now. This is the moment. Bishop b5, I don't think it's a bad idea in itself. Let me think a bit. Bishop b5. Bishop c5. What did I play? Takes. What if I don't take? What if I play knight c3? For instance, just to avoid the thing with the bishop checking and or the queen taken and then the b2. So I think knight c3 would have been a better choice. Knight c3. Wait, it's yeah, well, I don't want to take, right? So let me put on the engine a bit. Okay. So knight c3. Let me see. It's plus 0.5. White is doing slightly better. So I'd say knight c3 is a much better move. Could be king h1, but the pawn is still going to be captured, regardless. Knight c3, king h1, the pawn is going to be captured. But that's what I would say. And the Almighty says knight c2, the only move that actually defends. So moving knight to c2, protecting d4, and then you do whatever you wanted to do. Yes, that was the missing link. Yes, knight c2. Knight c2 protects d4 twice, attack twice, and you just keep playing the game. Potentially you might take here. Knight c3, bishop f4. It's fine. Yes. But what I played was horrible. And it ended up very, very, very quickly for white. Yes, that was the tactic. The missing tactic was knight c2 indeed. I think one of the other guys on TikTok might have said that one. Yeah, but no, you resign when you lose. Don't always resign. Well, if you want to resign yourself every single game, feel free to. Feel free to. If it's bullet and if it's 10 seconds, you don't resign. Even if you drop the queen, you don't resign. It doesn't mean anything. Bullet is decided by the speed in the end. If it's 10 seconds, it makes no difference if, you got less of a piece or two pieces even. The guy gonna get flagged. Who cares how many pieces he got? So in the bullet, you mustn't resign. In the rapid, yeah, probably you do. Or classical, you do for sure. And yes, not five, not five, not five. Let's try keep it 15 and 10 if we can. Playing with the blacks now. C5. Take. 5. Yeah, okay. If they want to trade queen, trade queen. They take here. I'm going to attack with knight 6. Queen has to go. Then some knight c6 eventually. Let's see where they move the queen. Let's see where they play. They do check. They do check. That makes me want to play this. Because there's a check. Knight c6 doesn't look okay. This one looks good. b7 still defended by the bishop, and the knight on f6 attacks the queen now. So he still has to play a queen move. And then probably I'm going to play a6 or something. Or maybe queen b6, queen a5, not sure. Let's, also this one might be playable. Let's stack the bishop though. The queen on e2 cuts off the bishop, retreating squares if needed, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see. Is he going to keep the pin? Is he going to move somewhere else? I don't know yet. Maybe just e6 or maybe e5. I'm still debating with myself. E6, yeah, but blocking this guy. Let's see. Okay, so they still keep the... Maybe I'm going to go bishop e7 after all. Why the hell not? If he gives me the... If he makes me pushing the pawn... Yeah, another robot on Twitch. Oh, yeah, copy-paste texts. You guys can't come up with anything near the same sentence over and over and over again. Probably I should block this person. It's not a person, I think. It's a robot. So they gotta move the bishop, right? b3 or c2, one of these. And bishop b7 feels natural. Probably they play knight f3 afterwards. I'm gonna do e6. Okay. Let's play bishop b7. We go for g2. They have to do something about this. I don't think they're crazy to play f3. They have to play knight f3, I guess. Then I'm going to do something like e6, and I'm going to play the bishop somewhere, probably bishop c5, and I'm going to castle short. So that's the story. But my bishop is quite happy where they are currently. And I'm going to get the other bishop, the dark square bishop on c5. So it's going to be good, I guess, from this point of view. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. Yes, knight f3 makes sense. Now e6, ready to get the bishop afterwards. They're going to do castle short or they're going to develop the knight. I don't know. They could do anything. They could do anything. Or they're going to play the bishop. I'm expecting bishop g5, but I'm not sure if I want to play bishop e7 or just moving queen. I'm not sure. Probably bishop e7, just in any case. Just in any case, to keep my guys with the prospects generous and open, this and that. So if they play bishop g5, I'm going to do bishop e7. Then I'm going to castle short. Then I'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm going to probe the bishop a bit with h6. They take, I take. Okay, there you go. Look, they play the knight now. So I have to play the bishop. Where does they want to go, though? Where do they want to go, that guy? If I go here, they do this. Let me just play bishop e7. What the heck? Then maybe I do this. I'll try and see if I can get on d3 at some point. I can't currently because there's two attackers on that square, so I can't get there just yet. But we'll see. I think it's equal. I think now the position is very much equal, yes. So he developed. I'm not going to do nothing about that knight. I'm going to castle short. I think this one covered, foul. Yeah, that's it. Castle. He takes, I take, right? He takes, I take with... I think I'll take with a bishop. I think. And then I'll do something like this. Then some, I don't know, queen c7, queen b6, rook d8. Just develop stuff in principle. So let's see how he plays. He could do anything. He could do knight g3. You know, this is the moment where white can play many variables. It's a lot of stuff happening. I'm not keen on taking. Although I could, and then the guy takes, and then I'll take, and then he's gonna take with a queen. Is it what we want? Gives me a little bit of initiative, though. So if let's say he pulls some random move. I don't know, I don't think he's gonna do a3. Probably gonna do a bishop move. Something. Well, if he plays this, he loses because I'm attacking on e4 twice. But let's see what he plays. In principle, if white does something like a3 or castle short, just saying, I'm having knight takes c4, bishop takes, you gotta. Look what he played. Now that's interesting. He didn't, okay, I see. He may want to actually do castle long or get the rook itself on the d file and attack my queen. I'll tell you. Exactly what the guy want to do. But I might be tempted to do this. Now he's going to have to go with the bishop somewhere. Probably here, though. Yeah, they might. They might. Don't know what to say. I don't know what to say just yet. Also, he got 2 hits on d6. This is important. That guy is actually important. The d6 square is important. Queen b6. Queen b6, queen b6. Yeah, I guess. Queen b6, yeah. Well, oh. Yeah, but knight d5 feels so interesting to play. And then I'll do... Wait. Do I want to take here, though? Takes, and takes. Yeah. No. Knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. Okay. Knight here, attacking queen. You're gonna go somewhere. Still equal. Still equal. Takes. The guy takes, I takes, queen takes, and then what? Knight f6 or knight c5? One of these two. Knight c5, he moves. Wait a minute, maybe I stopped the guy from castling, man. So I'll tell you again. Knight e4, bishop e4, bishop e4, queen e4, knight c5. You're gonna go whatever the hell you're gonna go, but ta-da! Knight d3. Those kind of little tactics, if you manage to do this kind of stuff, you might get some leverage right from the middle. That's actually important. That's the only plan I had. Now it seems to be something. Because my opponent now cannot really stop the knight d3. He can't stop it. He can't stop knight d3. You're gonna have to move the queen. And he has to move the queen in such a fashion that he potentially has to protect a little bit the bishop on f4 as well. But there is a couple of things. He won't be able to castle after I check the damn king. You're going to have to move the king. So now he got something to think about. So that was the plan 3 moves ago. Yes, Taro, I'm reading now my TikTokers, dear friends' messages. Yes. I think it's better what I did for my anyway. I think it's way better than knight f6. I think what I just did now, it's way better than knight f6 because the threat is just too big now for them. First, the queen is attacked with tempo. So knight c5 hits the queen with tempo. This is serious. You can't just mess about. If he plays now rook d1, he loses material because I take queen for free. So it doesn't work rook or castle. He can't do that unless you want to lose. So he can't stop knight d3. And after knight d3, he got some other problems. He got to look after the bishop. He got to look after the b2. The king has to move. And heck, where on earth do you move the king? So I think this little tactical idea, I think it's the most correct being played like this. Giddy up. Cheers, bud. Yeah, I think that was the stuff. That was the stuff now. So yeah, he moves the queen, has to protect the bishop. This thing is coming, dude. I'm not hesitating. Knight d3 is paramount. Knight d3 is very important. Knight d3 attacks king, attacks bishop. I'd seriously take that freaking bishop off the board. I'm also tempted about this, I gotta say. A pawn is a pawn, though, and then I'm going to play knight c4, attack queen again, what the heck, and then I'm going to play bishop f6. So there is big potential here. There's big potential. Very big potential. I think that's the best way to play. If he moves in check, he's dead. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now he moved. He had to. I don't know what I want to do, actually. Taking the freaking bishop off or taking b2. If I take b2, this is good. Blimey, man. This is really good stuff. Yeah, he got a bishop, but I got a bishop too. If I want to neutralize the bishop, I will neutralize it sooner or later, I guess. But knight b2 is good stuff. It's really good stuff, knight b2. Knight b2. He may do something, I don't know. But then I'm gonna play this. And he gotta move queen again. You know what I mean? And then I'll play this. So let me take this stuff now. Let me take this stuff. As long as I don't get like a big blunder, I don't play like an idiot, the big blunders, I should be relatively okay. I think now, right at this moment, black is in advantage. Positionally and a little bit materially. The white king is definitely way more exposed than the black king. I have to just play decent normal chess. I don't need to do anything crazy. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. He got some issues to dealing with. He got the knight c4 coming. Yeah, after rook comes on the d file, I gotta tread carefully. I gotta move queen to a5, I guess. I'll be attacking c3, and hey, I think it's fine. If he gets with the rook on the d, I'll have to just... sorry, I have to play first bishop f6. So I think I'm good with this. So this one here, queen here, bishop f6 here, and rook fd. This is the setup I'm envisaging for the black pieces now. This is the stuff, the kind of arrangement of the pieces I'm looking at now. So knight on c4 would be on an eternal outpost. That knight on c4, he ain't gonna move my knight like never, right? So to speak. You can't touch that knight. You can't touch this. Like the famous American rapper, MC Hammer. You can't touch this. Then bishop f6 is another killing move. Is the perfect positioning of the bishop. Queen to a5, I think it's super nice and cool and safe. Further pressure on c3 together with the bishop on f6 and queen on a5, attacking on c3. And rooks over to d8. Whatever he want to trade, I'll take a trade anytime. He got two isolated pawn, a2 and c3, whereas black is having two connected black pawns on a and star. Now he tries to stop me. Now he tries to stop me from playing knight c4. I think he got really concerned about that one. If I'm really a mean person, I probably should play bishop c5. I'm not a mean person, but as a chess player, I could be every now and then. So bishop c5 hits the queen. And there is more. He hits the queen. Queen's got to go somewhere. I don't know where, but he got to play carefully, because if he moves on g3, say, I've always gotten queen d3, and this is very, very much deadly, I guess. Well, wait a minute. Okay, I'm facing a plethora of good options here. It feels like I've got very many good options. I love this. Let's put some blue paint. I love this. In principle, this can't be wrong. This just can't be wrong. I love this too. That can't be wrong either. How the hell could that be wrong? It cannot. It's great. I love rook c8. How is this wrong? It cannot be wrong. So I'm giving all the candidate moves I can think of. Or, let me tell you something insidious. I could play queen here. I might give the guy the sensation I want to go after the g2, which is preposterous. I don't want to go to... Do you think I'm crazy? No. I want to go to queen to d5, because after I play bishop c5, the guy does not have... What does he? Does he have queen e4 still? Dude, I gotta get some rook on the d, man. I gotta get some rook on the d. I need the rook here. I need the rook. But in order to get the rook, I have to move the freaking queen somewhere. Queen a5 now? It's a bit too premature. But I don't know. Queen. Let me look at a little bit at this. Bishop c5. Bishop c5. Let's say the guy plays this. Let's just say. Ah! No, it don't work. No. No. Yeah, but then maybe I could play 6. This guy. So. I'm still thinking about this one. I'm still thinking. I think I've got 4 or 5 moves here. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, just for a starter. Just for a starter, and everything comes with consequences. Let me tell you another freaking idea. Bishop f6 is great. But that's not where the king is. The king is here, so, and the queen is there too. I don't know what to say. That feels to be, yeah, but it blocks the queen and the, maybe I should go this way, man. If the guy attacks, wait a minute, he's gonna play this stuff. He's gonna play that stuff. If I play bishop f6, he's gonna play this. Absolutely. So I need to think about that stuff. But wait a minute, I played this, they do this, and I do that. Oh, Lord. Look at this, man. The guy has to play stuff like this. Protect, and eventually I might be able to get a rook. How is he going to defend c3? Okay. Sugar. I don't think that's bad. I refuse to say that bishop f6 is a bad move. How can this be a bad move, bishop f6? I wonder. It ain't a bad move. It eyes an isolated pawn, the white pawn on c3. The bishop is happier than it could ever be because attacking c3, that's a rhyme apparently. I've incorporated my opponent attempt to play rook b1. I've incorporated the very ugly maneuver for them, not for me. Knight a4, which is a knight on the rim, but c3 is a monster, right? So that might be an idea. And then I've got this, and you tell me what not. And then this. I mean, important, of course, to get the move order correctly, too. But I guess that's strong enough. I guess that is strong enough, guys. Hey, I got a few messages on TikTok. Guys, I'm seeing now. So I think what? Uh, I'm happy to discuss the details, my dear friends. I try to keep myself away from getting messages that suggests practicality in my game because some guys might say I'm getting assistance, and I absolutely don't do that. So it's just me, myself, and I. We are a few, but it's like practically one. So I try to keep it nice and cool. And then we can discuss, of course, all the missteps, all the bad ideas I had, all the goodies and the baddies in the game we can look at. But yeah, that's my plan. So when you attack an isolated pawn, that's not a bad idea. If you don't play massive blunder, this is not a bad thing. It's just not a bad thing. It can't be a bad thing. If he tries now, there you go. He played the rook exactly as I said. Didn't I say that? Rook a b1. I did freaking say it. And now I'm gonna stick to my initial gun because I think this is very practical. This is very accurate. Knight a4. It's not that great, but lie me. That's check and fork on rook and this and that. How is this bad again? This ain't bad, fellas. It's stacking c3 now. Now he got a problem with c3 being attacked twice. And not just that, I think black can get a rook and attack. Third. And if he pulls some 3 magic defenses, I've got 4 magic attackers with queen a5. So that would be 4 attackers on c3. I think is probably that c3 weakness is indefensible in the end. It's a lot of. Okay, so he brought about another defender. Okay, now it's getting hot. It's getting hot because rook a c8. Unos, dos, tres. So we're doing good at this. We're doing really good at this. This is the focus. This is all the focus is c3. And if necessary, I'm going to play queen a5. Queen a5, and you know what's next? Rook fd8. All the pieces attack. All of them. Every single one of them. Every single one of them attacks. If I manage this sequence. So yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Thank you, my TikTokers. You guys are the most active, dude. Yesterday I had like a bunch of YouTubers that just vanished today. I think they came by accident, and they blocked me. But still, I've got some very cool guy on TikTok. My friends on TikTok, I think, are the most active. That's why I insist to stream on TikTok as well, amongst the destinations. Is the most, I think, looks like dedicated and committed chess community, apparently. It's really sad for me because this chat that I'm having on a screen doesn't port over the TikTok messages. So that's the stuff that they still debating about. Someone open door, please. Ah, come on. Do it at least once, man. Ah, what a gesture. Okay, let me think. Let me think. Well, I can't play c3 because they defend twice. I'm not going to give 2 minor pieces for a rook. I'm not crazy. Now, there is stuff to do. Let me draw a couple of green arrows here. I'm thinking of that one. Still, pawn, not pawn. Forget about the pawn. I just want to do nice e3. He might do stuff. Like in queen and stuff, you know. They might. Wait, let's just be flexible for Christ's sake, at least once. Bishop d4. Am I not flexible enough? Bishop d4. Isn't this flexible? I change plan if I want. What's wrong with this? I think it's something wrong. Could do all sorts of craziness here. I don't want to play crazy stuff. I want to play positional and to win. I don't want to do anything crazy if I don't have to. Where's he gonna go? What the hell he wants? Well, not ever. Okay. I don't know. I gotta think. What the hell? More drinking. Coffee, that is. So queen a5 could potentially be met with knight b3, which is horrible for the black queen. I don't want to do this. I'd love to play queen in order to get the rook. Now, that would be something. After queen a5, say. Just saying. The guy plays knight b3. Maybe. Attacks queen. Sure. Do I have at least one little good square? Go here, but it feels very, very, very unattractive. Could I just take the guy takes, I assume. See blood. Think. See take. Yes. That doesn't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a single thing. Doesn't do nothing. This. I take the queen as goodbye. But I'm shutting off my bishop. Where's it gonna go? Gonna go here. What does that mean? A little bit of nothing. Might be something. Bang, boom, bang. Well, everything had changed, right? Everything had changed. Bam, boom, bam. Everything has changed. Jesus Christ, there's so many ideas. There is so many ideas. I swear, there's just so many ideas. I'm not a great fan of just blocking bishop, but I don't think that's blocking bishop for long. The bishop has to move. Can't go here, I'll take. The bishop needs to go g3. It's a must. They have to. Okay, fine. Then bishop g4. So hold on a sec. This, they go here. Bishop g5, I meant. That's freaking serious. It is serious. Very serious. I don't like... I could do queen e7. It's horrible, man, queen e7. What the heck is that? Bang, boom, bang. If it goes here. Well, oh, I take, and then this, and I win the knight. Okay, let's go for it. I didn't calculate everything, because everything means I go way beyond 4 minutes and 57. I didn't calculate everything. I didn't. But I've got an idea. The bishop goes g3, and I go bishop g5. That's the idea. There ain't no other freaking idea. There is no idea but this, for now. You take it step by step, and I think you shouldn't be reluctant to change your plan. If you find a plan in the last second and it looks a bit more appealing, just go. Just do it. Do you know what I mean? Just do it. Just do it. I don't want to trade no queen, no nothing, guys. I don't want to trade any queen anything. I simply want to grab a piece, something, an attack, a very strong attack, anything. That one fizzled out a little bit when the guy pushed c4, interestingly. But I think now he's facing a new dilemma. Where is he moving the bishop? He can't create now a bigger attack. He can't create a bigger attack or a counterplay. He cannot, right? I'm taking the freaking bishop. So he sort of needs to react to this threat. e5 attacks bishop. Again, I thought about previously bishop g3 and bishop g5. I think it's very good for black. I think it's very good for black. I changed the diagonal, okay, because it doesn't work now, the stuff that I said. And then he got to figure out, where am I moving the queen? That's his problem, not my problem. And he has to maneuver the queen in such a fashion that the knight has to be defended. Because, by the way, guys, I'm attacking the knight on d2 together with the bishop and together with the queen. So he has to calculate this stuff very accurately. He needs to come out to the solution. By the way, I don't have a solution for them. I only found the plan. I found it that it causes problems for my opponent. I didn't look for my opponent's way out. That's not my concern. That's his, because it's too time consuming. So I found this one. I think it looks quite corrosive. It looks quite right. He want to take here, but I'm winning a piece, brother. Taking here, the guy takes, and I'll takes. I still have a knight. Well, screw this, man. I think it's fine, right? That's it. Potentially, I think black is now just winning with a big minus. There's a big minus on the board now. Yeah, he does this, and I do this. Whatever. Whatever. Third, rook e8, and he takes, and I think I should have some very strong attack after knight takes f6 and queen takes f6. I think that was it. I think that move, in particular, the move that I chose to play, e5, I think, was the problem he had. Guys, I hope I'm still live. It looks like the restream shows me 0 destinations. Jesus Christ, am I still live? My TikTokers, am I live, man? I hope I'm live, for Christ's sake. Hey, Mark Anthony. Where's Cleopatra, man? Mark Anthony. Yeah, I remember about the Marcus Antonius. Hey, what did he do? Should I pin the guy's knight? Pin is a pin. Or I could just play this. Look, I have to simplify stuff here. This one is good, man. This one is good. He can't move the knight. Yeah, but you're gonna play this. He is. Wait a minute. Check. Ah, and I'm winning the freaking knight. Are you serious? Rook e8, assuming he goes f1. Makes sense. As a human, you want to run away from trouble. Queen to d3 checks the freaking king and attacks the knight twice. So he's gonna drop extra things, right? Yeah, what the heck? If he takes, actually, I'm winning. If he moves king f1, I'm gonna play queen to d3. I think he's toast now. I think at this stage now, white has an issue. King f1 is not gonna save them. They're gonna drop more material, actually. King f1, queen d3, whatever they play. Queen takes e4. So that's about, I guess. Plus, he's got 30 seconds. There's still 10 seconds increment. There's still 10-sec increment. But, yeah. I'm live, okay. Because the restream stuff showed me like 0 destination. I got scared. I got a little bit concerned. Okay, what is this? He defends the knight. Can I put pressure on the pin piece? It's the good old stuff. Put pressure on the pin piece, I guess. But he might be doing nasty stuff, and then I gotta go like somewhere. No, leave the knight there. Leave the knight there because it might be my lucky day. Leave the knight there. Just play something with a queen, I reckon. I'm not sure what. Maybe, yeah, maybe this. He can't play this because it's pinned. And I might be doing this. Okay, this is something I don't recommend for you guys to play it at home. I don't want to play this. I mean, I'm a very peaceful chess player. I'm a very, very peaceful chess player. I don't want to do this stuff. Queen d4. The knight is pinned by the rook. If he plays this stuff, I'm going to go this and goodbye, my love, goodbye, as Demis Roussos would have said it. I'm not keen about that song in particular, but there is a song. You should be listening to also Demis Roussos' Aphrodite's Child. When it was in that period, it was amazing. He will be always amazing, Demis Roussos. It's a Greek national treasure. Some of you might know, he's a Greek national treasure. Queen d4, right? Am I serious with this move? Well, if I'm not serious, there is always running away. Am I drunk with too much coffee? Okay, so queen d4 now. Okay. Yeah. Right, wait a minute. We got a check here. That is a check. Goes here. We got another check. Wait. When I'm panicking, there is always hope. Go here, just trade off everything. Knight takes, queen takes, queen takes, pawn takes. I mean, do we even care at this stage? I could do this. Yeah, well, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, and no, and yes, and no. That's interesting. The guy takes. Yeah, but it's yes and there is no, because now it's different, for Christ's sake. Now the economics have changed a little bit. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. Screw this. Let's simplify. Forget about this. I don't want to be creative no more. I don't want to be creative anymore. Forget about it. I'm not creative. I'm a peaceful chess player. I'm not interested in spectacular plans. Only Mikhail Tal could have done that. You don't want to trade now? You want to take my bishop for free, actually. I can't take here because you're going to take my guy for free, you see. So I got to move the king away. I think I have to, sadly. Can I play this? Let's move the king away. We got to tread carefully here. Now I'll take on h2 if they give me the chance. I would. I would. Yeah, I'll take. I mean, what the heck. Okay, queen is safe. I've got extra piece here. If I'm not a complete idiot, I should be able to. Yeah, that comes with tempo, right? And we got this. I need to try something. I need to play a little, just a little bit of space here. Aspa not getting back rank checkmated. So let's see what he plays next. I'm a very peaceful chess player. They take, I take. Okay. Come on, man. Now it's now or never. God, how much I hate that song of Elvis. God, I hate that song. I have to stop saying that song. I can't no more. Gonna check me? Not. Maybe not. Maybe he's not gonna check me because he loses queen, right? Okay, let's trade. Can we just trade queens? My dreams. Yeah, I want to trade queens, but maybe I can play this. Still the stuff. I'm going here. He goes here, but then I'll go here. I'm protected, this and that, right? Yes. I try trade off if I can. Yeah, but then you're gonna lose the queen if you're not careful. Yeah, but I'm protected. Okay. He gotta move queen. somewhere, I guess. And he has to play carefully this one, because if he goes, for instance, here, we got this. Let me see. Can I trade the queens, man? Check here, check here. Wait. We got a knight here. King's got to move this. Okay. Where's the next check? I got to do a fork. I have to fork today. Check here. One has to fork. Wait. How do I play a fork? Check here. I don't want to do this. I mean, I want to. There's a free pawn as well. Am I greedy? Well, yeah, but when it's time to be greedy. Otherwise, I'm not. I'm not greedy. Check. So that's a check. Okay, yeah, well, at least. The check is a check, though. Can we just trade something? Don't want to trade, no? Can we do another check? Let me think. This guy is, I gotta be careful of that. Check here. Another check here gonna come here. We have another check here, though. That's serious. Where is it gonna go? Where is he gonna? Because if he goes here, we're gonna have this, and I think it's okay. We just trade something, right? It's gotta be good to trade, so it simplifies the game. He didn't play what I wanted him to. He didn't. Gotta check it, and I gotta take care of the noise. So let me just do a check, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Then I have to figure out something with the knight, some more knights play, something. Or maybe just going this with the queen. I mean, who cares about what? I mean, the guy takes, I take, forget about it. Okay, so king's gonna go here. Sorry, I just can't do this no more. Queen to f5 and whatever. You know, wait, he gonna take here, right? Bank, he gonna take here. Well, let's play this then. Who cares? Let's just play this. Can we just trade, please? I don't want to give him pawns if I don't have to. Or at least trade off the queens. I've got a knight and pawn majority on the queen side. This should be winnable. Easier. Okay. Where's my fork? We attack the queen. And maybe I can play something like this. Let's see what he goes. If he goes, he is done. Check, takes, and goodbye. Okay, come on. Come on, give me the queen. Give me the queen. Do we take that queen today or not? Do we trade off queens or not? I try to get a sequence that forces him to trade off. You don't want to trade, you see. You don't want to trade. Maybe I can play this. He goes, yeah, I win the queen. Is there any other easy way to win? Yeah, it's this. What if he pushes a pawn? Check, no? Where's he gonna move? The question is, come on, it's gotta be something. Here he loses queen. He goes here, I'm gonna force them to trade regardless. Okay, sooner and let. Okay, I tried. What about this? I heard it works. Ah, he gonna make a. I think it's okay. We put pressure on the pin piece. I'm still gonna take the freaking pawn, man. I'm gonna take it. Hopefully with the right piece, like with the queen. Okay, let's just finish this thing. I'm fed up with this. I'm a peaceful chess player. That's a check. Now, thank you very much, brother. Finally. Well, it's not done yet, but there is hope. Maybe I should be creating just a pass pawn. I mean, why not? Let's just create a pass pawn here. So there's a pawn majority. What does that mean? I create a pass pawn here. We got an F pass pawn now. Well, check. Now I'm gonna have 3 pass pawn. Well, 2 pass pawn. Okay, okay. I think he should resign, I guess, now. Oh, really? Okay. He should resign. He should resign. But I'm not forcing them. It's okay. He is free to play. Maybe I'm gonna stalemate the guy. What if I stalemate him? What if I stalemate the guy? It's his chance. I mean, people get stalemated. It's possible. I miscalculate and I stalemate the guy. It happens, unless I do like a checkmate or something. But it's possible. You could stalemate the other guy. So probably he played waiting for me to stalemate them. So yeah. Thank you, Hackerlink, Gregory Flowers, Sam, User 28183, Trent, Grant, Danny, Cash, Pierre, Bravo. Cheers, fellas, my TikTokers. Yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But yeah, I think the stuff was very interesting since the C3 thingy. Yeah. So when that C3 had been created as a weakness, I think this one was the right idea, Knight B2. I think Knight B2 is the right idea. And now I want to say if E5 is actually the stuff I was supposed to play. Where is the... Let's see what the Almighty suggests here. E5. Yes, E5, man. E5 is the cleanest, the clearest, the most shining one. It's E5. Exactly. The rest is just you messing around. Bishop B2, I was thinking about that one. Bishop D4, I was considering that one. B4 sort of thought about that one. Queen D7, it wasn't very appealing. I wouldn't have played that one. I don't think I would have played that one, Queen D7. But E5 is the top of the top. That is the move. That brings about black massive advantage, and the other guy gonna drop even more material. I have classes for chess at quite a few schools in London. If you reside in London, West London, Central London, we could definitely... Oh, we could do online. If you want face-to-face, we could. If you live in London. If you live in Japan, China, or Venezuela, we could do online chess classes. Drop me a message and I'll come back at you. We could do on whatever, Skype. No, that guy is dead. Skype is dead. Zed is dead and Skype is dead. But Zoom is not dead, so we could do Zoom definitely. Yes. Drop me a message, Hackerlin, and we'll get back in here. It don't matter where you are. You could have been on Mars, so to speak. It doesn't matter if you're on Earth or not. Well, it matters. What I meant is that we could do online chess lesson, and that's perfectly fine. It's absolutely fine. Kazakhstan Cup qualifier. I know the people are hammering each other here with 3-0. I'm going to play for the sake of entertaining, but it's not my first cup of tea. 3-0 is not my cup of tea. I'm doing it for fun. But expect missteps. Kazakhstan Cup qualifier. There's many title players playing, by the way. If I play a title player today, I'd be quite happy. But that's already a strong guy. 20 something, 21 something. That's a strong guy anyway. There ain't gonna be no easy game. There's no easy game here. Not even one. They're all super tough. Oh, they're gonna take with check, no? Well. Okay, let's get our queen off. No one wants to play with the queens, right? I think I'm gonna castle. And I'm just gonna... They take, you know. Well, let's try them. They take, I take. Hey, this guy is naughty, man. This guy really, really pushes the buttons, eh? What do we do next? Oh, come on. He goes for the F2 stuff and shenanigans. He went for this. I may have a chance to play this. Can you believe this guy? He gave me no respite. Can you believe this guy, actually? I told you they were strong. I might regret playing this. If I protect the pawn, I'm losing the other guy. I could do something interesting. I know the guys is fast. They are absolutely crazy fast, these guys. I think I'm the slowest of them all. I'm not going to rule them on. I'm not going to rule them all like the ring of power, but I'm the slowest of them all. Is this even a move? Is this even a move? Can you actually believe what I'm playing? Can you believe the nonsense I'm doing? Bishop takes, knight takes. What the heck am I even... Okay, I think makes sense, but now things are going to drop. Play here, they do this. I move away, they do this. I'll take this, they take this. I think I'm screwed already. Yeah, I'm a little bit screwed. It's a blitz. I'll keep playing, but it's done. Yeah, no, that wasn't good. I should have protected the knight. It don't work, guys. I'll go back to rapid because I can't pull the best moves now. Already down a piece here. Push and push the pawn. There ain't nothing to do, I'm afraid. Okay. I mean, oh, he gonna trade off now? Oh no, because the rook takes. I'm an idiot. Design. No. I can't focus in this short time. Let's do a rapid because I can't make the not at this stage. Maybe some other time with some extra energy drinks. I can't get my thoughts that fast. Sorry. Sorry, I'm being a disappointment again, but let's go back to rapid, man. What is that 3-0? Very fast, crazy fast. I should have pushed the A pawn, I think. And of course, I should have saved that. I should have saved the knight when I had the opportunity. But now I think it's a little bit too late. Yeah, thanks for the follow, guys. Don't forget, if you can, on your phones, devices, laptops, TVs, whatever you guys are using, don't forget to hit the like, follow, subscribe on this, and that'll be helpful for the stream. For myself, actually. And for the stream I'm doing. Well, we are one, so to speak. From a point of view. From a point of view. So let's take here. Then let's take here. I'm gonna play this for this. They take, I take. Okay. G7 hanging. Let's see what they play. Okay. Makes sense. I could play something with tempo. Bishop B5 checks the king. So he has to block. Knight or bishop, I don't know. Okay, he chose to block with this guy. Well, it's gonna be bishop G4. So I'll tell you now. Let's try to stop this. You gonna castle? Probably. Queen E7? Maybe. I'm gonna play this one anyway. You gonna play rook E? Probably. Probably he should. You gonna do this for this? Probably. That's another good idea for them. In regards with myself, I'm thinking about castle and knight C3. He attacks actually here and the bishop. That was a bad idea that I played already. So even if I take here, he takes with tempo. Other than that, I'm dropping. No, I'm dropping that guy. I got nothing else to play, and he goes for the B2 as well. Should have. I should have played knight f3 rather than h3. So that h3 was a bad move. Was a very bad move, h3. It didn't work, man. h3, no. I should have played knight f3. He would have played bishop g4, castle, and you know, that is that. And now b takes c6. Castles, but still a piece is a piece, though. I might have this, though. Why didn't I play it? Why didn't I play knight a4? I should have. It's too late. Smart now. Of course, I should have played the freaking knight a4 rather than castling. I castle automatically, but it was knight a4 the move. Jesus Christ. I can still play, though? Where's he going to get a queen, though? So he got an issue about moving queen to safety. I mean, he could go right to the very freaking b8 and stay there, and that's that. I think that's the only way for them to play. Probably queen b8 and stay there and something like this. Because if he doesn't play queen to b8, it's going to be knight a4 and something's going to happen. Yeah, I should have played it. So if you're asking me, rather than 0-0, which is understandable from a human point of view, I should have played knight a4. And now, yeah, he goes with stuff, right? I don't think he should have played bishop f5 here. I think he should have played queen to b8. Move the freaking queen away, and after I do something like knight a4, he decides what to do with the bishop. Now, okay, let me think. No, I can't do that. Well, I could attack him. No. I could take, I probably could. Should I do? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay. I don't know. No, I can't because there's a bishop here. He's making a super pin there. Super pin. Let's get a bishop off. Yeah, but still, he takes here, no? Okay, this one is done. Got a rook. No, 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 no. That's done. So instead of h3 and instead of 0, I should have played knight a4. And yeah, probably was better. Well, we'll see about that one. 15-10. If nobody, we can go eventually to 10-5. Oh, by the way, if there's any stuff you want to have a look at, guys, your last rapid or something, just copy paste the PGN so I can open up on the analysis board at my end and we can look at that if you want to. If you want to. So let me know. Yeah. The same to you, brother. Pre-move. Bishop takes, b takes. Then d6. Bishop g4. e5. 7. Knight f6. Castle. That's very much equal now. Okay. So what is it doing? You can play d4 if you want. Takes, takes. Of course you can. Gonna attack them again, then you're gonna go back, then d6. That's also an idea. d4 is an idea. Knight c3 an idea, d4 an idea, d3, castle short. There's many. He could do very many stuff. They're all good. I don't think there's any problem at this stage. course, he could do. I could do this one maybe if they castle. Yeah, but then they're gonna push e5. That takes the f6 from me, right? So I'm not very keen to giving them this. So if I push and then they push, so d5 and e5, and I'm not very comfortable with f6 being taken. So I gotta say, maybe not my favorite setup. So let me just go d6. d6 because I don't want to have an e5 straighting my knight, so to speak. So I'm gonna go bishop g4, given a chance. Knight f6, e6, e5. You could do c3, d4, knight c3, d3, d4 now. All of this is applicable. Of course, bishop g4. They do h3, I'm gonna play h5, g4, I'm gonna go g6. So we'll take it step by step. It's good to have a plan. I think it's good to have a broader idea, like where pieces are supposed to be going, developing, and that's good. But at the same time, we need to keep an eye for every single step in case the other guy does something. If they make like an error, a mistake, or something, we need to try to take advantage. So yeah, now they open up. Now that's a good stuff they did. Very good stuff they did. When we take, they take, and they attack here, and I have to play this, then they're gonna do this to get a bishop. Pretty sure. I'll take anyway. I have to. I have to. And now he's gonna take. Yes. I'm gonna play this, they're gonna play this, I'm gonna play this, they play bishop f4 and then bishop d6. Yeah, probably I have to. Now I'm attacking the knight. You could expect all sorts of things. There could be all sorts of things. It is possible he's thinking about d3, and I'll play e6, and it's possible for him to want to do this. So I need to play bishop d6, and probably I'm just doing the right stuff. Now that is doing a wrong idea. I don't think that's a wrong idea at all. He doesn't do it. Now let me think. Do I get my bishop to f5 or do I play something? Or knight f6, for instance. Knight f6 to not allow queen. I think that's important. Knight f6. There's something wrong. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. It's important to not let the queen. I mean, h5, I think. g4 taken by the bishop, but just saying. So d3, e6, bishop f4, bishop d6, right? So we can play like this. Knight c3, normal stuff, castle short. I don't know what I'm doing with the bishop on c8 though. But if he plays d3, I gotta figure out that I have to push the e6, I think, before I am deploying my bishop. Yeah, didn't I tell you? That's exactly what I said. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do bishop f4. As I said, then I have to probably, very likely, I have to react with the response with bishop d6. I have to. And that is that. Then he could take, I mean, double attack on c6, and my knight is pinned. He puts pressure on the weak c6 pawn. I might do this. Let me think a bit. It's actually quite sophisticated. If takes with the queen, that's a check. Then I'll play this. Check. I mean, blocking, right? Then knight takes. Then I'll take the queen. Wait. This is the stuff. We do this. Yeah, but the guy does also this. Yeah, but then we do. Oh, it seems to be working for black. Bishop d6. Let me look at this again. Bishop d6. Queen takes check. Check. There's no if, maybe it's check. It's uncompromising. Bishop d7 blocks. Knight takes, he loses queen. Queen takes. How the hell can he take? I mean, he can take my queen. Bishop d6, queen takes. Queen takes, knight takes, bishop b7. Look, I'm going to give up a bad pawn anyway. This is a very bad pawn. This is the mother of the bad pawns. There's nothing more bad than the c6 pawn. I don't know if I should go bishop b7 now or just go bishop d6 a bit more aggressive. Ah, screw this. Let's just play it. He didn't do a bloody thing. He might take next though. Well, that's interesting. Let me castle. If he takes with the knight, we always have this. Or this. I think it's not that bad after all. Let's think, he's gonna get this guy here. Jesus Christ. So we play this, he's gonna drop the guy here. Maybe. What about this lousy move? Gonna reinforce for. He is going to reinforce that guy. I still have to play this horrible idea, but then what do I do after this? Okay. Stop king knight c4. I don't know. Ugh. Do I take now? Bishop takes. Might. I mean, I'm losing that guy anyway. Bishop takes, but he attacks too. It's too much of an attack. Then he plays the knight. That ain't good. What about this? I have to. So queen e7. Queen e7. The guy plays knight c4. Maybe I could play stuff like this. Maybe. Saying. Maybe. I have to play queen e7, no? What about this? They play this. Knight takes, queen takes. He plays this guy with tempo, attacking queen. That is not good. It's not good. That is not good. Queen e7, knight c4, bishop c7, and that is that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he did find some very good ideas. Yeah, he went automatically. Bishop c7. Protecting the bishop a bit longer, and that is that. Maybe bishop c7. Not sure. I might need to rook though. If I do this, the guy's gonna start doing this stuff. He could have done this anyway. Jesus Christ. Actually, I'm in trouble. Actually, I'm in trouble. That doesn't look good anymore. We gotta take now. It's too much. We have to take now. It's just too much. That weakness on c6, it just follows me like a freaking shadow everywhere. That weakness. I can't get rid of that weakness. I'll gladly give the pawn if he takes it. I can't play this because bishop takes me. Probably I could do this. It's not a glorious move, but I don't see a single idea that I might play. And there is also this freaking stuff. This bishop takes. I have to play it, man. This is horrible. This one, the guy's gonna go here probably. So what am I going? Gotta do this. Then he plays this. No, that's not good. Nothing's good. Nothing's good. Works. Nothing works. Go nowhere. I can't do nothing. Bishop takes. I don't know. Queen or pawn takes maybe, so I can play king h8 and then get the rook on the g if he takes and stuff. But he could do stuff like that. He could do anything. He got a very strong attack. Very, very strong attack here. Very strong indeed. So knight b6, I have to play rook a7. I do not have any other option. And he didn't just yet. He didn't. Now I might have the only chance just to play this stuff. Now. So he won't go knight b6, so to speak. And I might have some ideas myself to counterplay. I think probably he should have taken f6 or something. Or he should have played knight b6 to make me feel really, really, really uncomfortable. Yeah, maybe. Now I'm oscillating. Probably this for this. It's not that he doesn't defend though. It's not like he doesn't defend. He could defend with a rook or something, right? If he pushes, he loses. So knight b4. It's an attacking move though. It is an attacking move. I do this. It's horrible. What is he playing? I'm attacking something. At least you just attack something. He defends, and I don't know. I'll think about something else. I do attack something. C2. Well, the least I could do. The least I could do. If they do this, obviously, knight c2. They won't do that. They will defend the c2 with the, I don't know with what. With the rook? I don't think you want to give up on the queen being on this diagonal. So he's not going to play. You're not going to play queen e2. I'm expecting him to play some rook ac. Maybe. And I think it's fine. I swear, I think it's absolutely fine. It does very well. Then I might get a little bit of respite to pretend I'm doing bishop e7. So after, say, knight b6, just give an example, I'll just go rook 8 to c8, which is horrible. I mean, okay. So he played this. Let me just play this. Sorry, I ran out of ideas anyway. It's like a constricting match here. I'm trying not to get fully suffocated here, but it's not looking very well. Maybe he makes a mistake down the road or something. His bishop is super strong. The bishop on e5, that guy is super strong. It's a nightmare for me. That bishop on e5. All right, he wants to checkmate me now on g7. And if I play g6, I'm weakening the dark squares terribly. Terribly. Okay, I might need to play this now, which is horrible as it is. It's very horrible. You can't get more horrible than that. But he needs to play then this way. And then I'm moving the queen away. But he still has stuff. Or maybe I push the pawn again. I don't know. But it doesn't look very at all. I have to play this, I guess. Sorry, I have to. If I play this, it's pretty much horrible in it. I don't have too many choices, do I? G6, he can't play queen here, but he can play queen here to arrive here. Then I can push the pawn, but it's so ugly looking like option. You have no idea. I mean, you do have a very clear idea, probably. It's horrible. G6 is horrible. F6 is a little less horrible, but it's so freaking bad. This is so bad. Yeah, that's a good one. And he's gonna take c5, attacking my knight. He grabs another pawn and he attacks my knight, then I'm gonna have to go back. So as I said, this is horrible position here for black. It is super horrible, and this guy's gonna come here. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to move this, but there is this. I don't even know where to go with the queen anymore. I ran out of ideas long time ago. Completely run out of. I can't move pretty much nothing. You're gonna hit my queen and the bishop on b7, which is practically a pawn. That bishop there is like a big pawn. It does do nothing. There you go. I have to defend. The queen is overworked. I have to defend e6. I have to defend b7. I gotta defend them all. And I have to put a queen to relative safety. Mission impossible. So I'll go here, and after the guy doubles up rooks, I'm gonna go this. If he plays this, I'm gonna go backwards. I've just got nothing. Just so horrible. I mean, what? This is very bad. Very bad. Okay, if rook goes on to e, I might be shutting off. If I wish knight took, queen takes, I wish. But then again, e6 is hanging, so it kicks away my knight. That's a problem. He kicks my knight away, and if I go c7, he grabs the bishop for free. So I just don't have squares. I mean, okay, I have a little square there, but come on. I mean, come on. And I have to play this one urgently. I might have knight g6. With the most correct play, white is kind of winning. I don't know what they're gonna play. I'll try to do something, but white is kind of like dominating completely. Completely. I do my best, but yeah, I sort of anticipated that, but he could do very many things, including this. So he could do this one straight away, like immediately. And I don't have very good response, maybe this, to try to pretend I'm moving something. To which he just takes, and I takes, and I think it's got to be more goodness for them. There's more good moves for them. Yeah. So I'm just trying to survive in this game. But no, f6 dead, Taro, was kind of like a necessary move, but it's bad. It's bad. Move by move, he constricts everything. Yeah, he pushed the f pawn, which is kind of like serving the same idea. So now, because it's desperation here on my side, I'm going to go knight g6. Whether he takes or pushes, I'm going to do knight f4. I simply do not have anything else to play. I mean, maybe I had, but I'm not. I don't like it at all. Everything is stuck. He got 3 hits here, right? So rook, if I take or something, rook. See, thanks. No, he won't do that. But if he opens up the E, is very good for them. It's very good for the guy. I sort of have to, and again, he just pushes that. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. And maybe should I just get rid of? I mean, I can't breathe, man. I gotta get rid of something here. We need to trade off some stuff. I can't do this. Knight f7. The guy takes, I would be relieved, so to speak. Knight takes, queen takes. Then he can just drop queen on the 7th rank, defended by the bishop, and actually my bishop on b7 is gone. And my bishop on b7 is gone, because the queen is attacked at the same time. So I can't go here. If he pushes the pawn, I can't play knight f7. I gotta go g6. Exactly what I said. So knight g6 temporarily protects e7, but this is horrible in itself. He could just push the pawn. I guess he could play h4. Exactly. Well, it doesn't mean anything at this stage. I can't stop that guy. If I play h5, he's gonna take the knight. Let me see, where do I go? There's nowhere to go. That is compromised. It's done. Completely done. Yeah, let's resign the game. Let's resign the game. Yep. So this guy is a member since 9th of November 2025. Right. He created the account last month. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Member since 9th May 2025. Well, 2 months ago. Well, he's very good. Okay. Well, okay then. I guess it's possible. I guess it's possible, right? I guess it's possible. E1, D3, Bishop F4. He played Queen F3, the second line. Bishop D6. Played second line. So Knight D2, second line. Developing. Knight DC4, third line. Dead, rook 8. A4. Well, guess you can afford the luxury to mess around with A pawn. Knight B4. Rook E2, defending C2. Bishop B7. Queen G3. Yeah, okay. Very good moves anyway. All in all. All in all, let's go with a puzzle. See if we manage to pull a puzzle here now. Ooh, discover check on the king. It's just discover check straight away. So what do we do? Do we have any tactics here? Bishop takes F2. Just saying, bishop, king take. Queen F6 check. Maybe I could play, nah, because it's discover check. And they attack the bishop as well. But also we attack the queen. So we take the queen, the guy takes check. We're gonna have to play something. Probably bishop takes queen. Is this one any better? Bang, check. He may be, and then we take the queen. So guys, he might be bishop f2 first. Maybe. Because if the guy takes, I can save the queen with queen f6, you see? I'm reading some of the messages now. Yeah, but I felt the game. Yeah, during the game, I couldn't do too much. I felt every single attempt of myself. I didn't play gloriously perfect anyway. I didn't do amazing moves anyway. But I couldn't do nothing, move after move after move after move. I couldn't breathe. I was deterred every single step. I just couldn't go nowhere. It was like an invisible wall. I was like hitting a wall. I couldn't move nowhere. I had this constant feeling I couldn't play no move during the game. Whatever I would have played, it was wrong, or something was always found better than whatever I was able to think about. But anyway, leave it there. It's not my business. It's the platform's business to deal with that. I just noticed that the moves were very, very well played. Now, this one, if white takes, might allow me queen f6. But what if they don't take, though? So let's say the guy goes in a corner. Then I'll take here. So that's the thing. If the king takes queen f6, they're going to play something. And then I'm taking the queen. So there is some sequence here. I reckon bishop f2, if I'm correct. So bishop f2. If king takes queen f6, and then I'm winning the queen, yeah, I'm going to get checked, but I'm not losing. No, it's okay because I got a bishop on d1. So I think it's bishop f2. If not, hell, it's another. No, I was right. Yes. So bishop f2, I was right about that idea. King f2, and now we play. Wait, do I? Queen f6. What if the guy blocks this with check? By the way, check. But I've got this. Oh my lord! Wait a minute. Hell, that looks even better. I have to adjust now because the guy moved. Wait a minute. Queen f6, knight f3. That's not a good move. I'm still in trouble. Queen f3 check. The guy plays a knight or something with checking me. So that doesn't work. It's got to be this. They push the g pawn blocking the check. Or they go away and I'll take the queen then. Then I'll take the queen. And if they push g3, I'll play queen h2, right? Okay, so far, so good. Now, we take the queen. We take the queen. What if the guy plays this check? Well, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do we sack? No, because if we do this, they take with a queen. This is horrible. It doesn't work. What if we do this? Nah, that doesn't work either. What if we take? Yeah, knight g6. Let me look at the material. 3 minus. Take the queen. Knight g6 check. I'm moving. I don't know what I'm moving. Keep somewhere. This guy's hanging too. Do I take? It's a discover check. Check. Let's see here. Check here. Block the check and all. 2-3, 1-2-3. What the heck am I doing? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No. Do we give away this? Then rook takes. Then the bishop takes the queen for free. The guy plays here. I'm gonna move something. They take. Would it be some wickedness like this? I wonder. I really wonder if there is knight, so rook can take, and then bishop takes sort of for free or something. Or queen takes. Yeah, but then queen takes. Oh, wait a minute. Or could it be castle? What's wrong with castling? So really, maybe it's just castle, long castle, so that the rook actually defend. What do you think, guys? Honestly, do you think Trent Sam Taro? Do you think it might be castle long? A very honest question. Do you think it might be castle long and get the rook on d8 to protect the black knight, and you move away from the discover check? Yeah, but they take the bishop. No, they take the bishop because they attack it twice. But if they do so, we might have. Yeah, I don't think it works. I don't think it was castle long. They take G. They take G. So what exactly did we do? What exactly is happening? Do I go castle short is the same thing. Taking queen, knight g6. So we take the queen, knight g6. Bishop d1, knight g6. I move whatever I move. I don't know what I move. Here. Not sure. They really weird. Queen f6, check, okay. Knight e f3. Check from the rook. Well, Yeah, it is check from. Jesus. What? Queen F3 checkmate? Queen F3 checkmate? Wait a minute. Queen F6. This guy here. Queen F3 checkmate? They they got another guy here, I'm afraid. It could be this, but after guy takes is actually check from the rook trend. So I'm not sure that's actually a checkmate. It's interesting, but I'm getting checked. It's a discover check coming. Maybe I should remove the rook, but then they take with a queen. I don't know. Maybe what kind of crazy move I'm supposed to play? Okay, let me look at this one. Knight takes, rook takes check. Then I'm moving. I don't know where. Queen still on freeze. He might. Ah, Lord. Knight takes, rook takes, queen still under attack. I'm moving this guy, but the queen is under attack. So I think actually Trent is knight takes e5, rook takes. I'm moving the king, but they have to sort out the queen, and then I'm going to save my other knight. So it's knight take knight, right? It's knight take knight. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Dude, they get so freaking... Okay, look, bishop takes d1, d1, fine. Okay, bishop takes d1, okay. So what do you do after this? Oh, you take the bloody rook with the queen. You take the rook with the queen. King takes. Let me look at the pieces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I got an extra. So now I'm taking the knight, I assume, and the guy takes here. And then you play this. They do whatever. And then you take the bishop. Right? So they do something. Then you take. Then they take. Still, 2 rooks, knight versus 1 rook, 2 pieces. Yes, I should have looked deeper, but probably I'm a little bit tired at this stage now. So, guys, thanks very much. I think we're going to call it a day for now. Going to take a break. Hopefully, going to see you tomorrow, Wednesday, my dear friends. Be good and be wise, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow then. Cheers. Thank you.